Allow the energies into our fists. We welcome all of you to the Honolulu Church of Light Healing Center. What?
Music. Music.
The music playing? Not working too well? Music's not working well? Great. Great. Because we're going to have to make our own music. It's going to happen. These things happen. There's a lot of people out there that are coming in right now, and we can know they're coming, and it's perfect because maybe, as I said, we had 40 or 50 people or 60 people that signed up for healings today, and you have to know that's the ones that signed up. Then it's going to be 5 or 6 times that amount of people out there. So it's going to have a little interference, but that's all right because it's about you and I, basically. About you folks out there. So welcome to the Honolulu Church of Light, and that's Healing Sunday. And it's about long distance healing, and that's what we're going to do today because I'm going to talk to you about certain things for all of you out there. You folks here and outside. I was talking to my friend over here, and I told him, I said, I look at him when I'm going to have say something like this because I don't know what his belief systems were before he got here. I don't know what it'll be after he leaves here. And I'd like to think that he'll get a little piece of something from us because this is the journey for all of us right now. This healing journey we're talking about right now is a healing for every cell in our body. And understand this, it's not about, I'm not a preacher, but I'm not a preacher. That makes sense. But, I'm not a preacher person because I don't lay the Bible onto you or anything. I believe in the Bible completely. I believe in the Genesis all the way to the end of the Bible. It's absolutely perfect. But I read it myself a little different than you might. When I read Adam and Eve, I read ATOM and evolution. Adam and Eve. And that's the first process of this whole journey right here. When you get up to the end of the books, Paul and all these other processes up there, then you got to be what you're going to read. That's the key to that thing. For here, we don't talk about the Bible that much because it's about healing. And this healing journey is about 5 breath meditations. Now, I have rehearsed all this stuff. I probably lost most of it already so far, but that's all right. I'm going to tell you right now, when I talk about 5 breath meditation, a breath to me sounds like this. Now, you can't walk around all day doing this because you'll be floating off the earth, you'll be floating off the face of the earth. Boom. But a 5 breath meditation is what we call a prana breath into our skull, into the roof of our head, and you take it down into your heart. Now, if you can do that, then you've got to get it out of your body, right? You got to get it out of your body. It's got to come back up your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, or not. You don't have to do anything. You leave it in your heart if you want to. But if you're going to heal today with us, when we get these people, we've got 50 or 60 people in this bowl right here behind me. Logan shows it. But 50 or 60 people that have called into this day. And I got some of those things that break your heart when you read them. Absolutely break your heart. People that they're not just healing for physical bodies. The people that they're healing their emotional bodies, and their mental bodies, and their spiritual bodies. People that are praying to heal their spiritual body. My God, I get tongue-tied when you get to this part right here. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to breathe a little bit, but you don't have to do anything. Understand, you don't have to do anything. That's the key to this whole service. You do what you want to do. If you really want to get into this thing, I know Corinna does, but and Gail Jen's back here, she gets it, and Patty gets it, and I get it, and I know you get it. But understand this thing. We know this is powerful, powerful medicine, basic medicine. Like I'm a native shaman. I am a native shaman. I'm a Native American shaman energy. And understand what I'm telling you about. We draw this energy into through our head and space it around our heart. Now, let's do this. Let me start with an opening prayer. How's that, Patty? I got there?
Finally.
See, they can't see her over this. It's not nice. Anyway, I'll do this quick opening prayer. God created human words of love and light. Offering about my native world, Native American. And it always comes down to this Raven, this personality called Raven. He was talking to his grandson one day. His grandson was asking him about the heart. What gets into your heart? What doesn't get into your heart? And the old Raven said, the chief said, all you got to do is take your heart and open your heart to love. And that's what you're going to feed your heart. And he said, what about the other side of the heart? The bad side. There's no such thing as a bad side. Let's call it the fear side. And he said to this young boy, he says, you can feed your fear into your heart, because you know what you're going to do? You're going to replace the love a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. So the young man said that, he said, well, how would I know at the end of this prayer God created? How would we know, Raven? How would we know what we're going to have to deal with? And Raven simply said, you feed the heart the most is what you're going to have. So I pray that each and every one of you, when you go to bed tonight, you don't have to fold your hands or clasp your hands or anything. Just simply say, ask your heart, did I feed you right today? If your heart tells you, it doesn't talk to you, but you don't feel it's been properly healed, then take a minute and take a couple of breaths and feed energy into that heart right now. And we pray this, God created, because this is our prayer for all of us. Your heart is the constant form that goes out to your physical body into your emotional body. This emotional body, as you see wrapped around Master Jesus and all the pictures of him, you see his auric field around him, that's the emotional body. We've all got an emotional beat, 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 beat. It's the one that contacts this emotional body. And that's your love body too, on top of everything else. Understand what you're going to fill your heart with today. It's going to be love right here in this church. And maybe for the rest of the day and the days afterwards. God created the enlightened Christ consciousness. Amen. That's my prayer. Mrs. Sterling?
Okay. So we don't have music. Hi, good morning. Yes. We don't have music today, so we have to work extra hard to bring emotion into this healing service, okay? I know you all can do it. Okay, so what's going to happen, we're going to have 2 rounds of healing. First, we have music? No music. Well, let's all pray. Prana breathing to that music box there. Anyway, this is the flow of the healing process today. The first round, we're going to invite 2 people from in-house right here who wants healing.
This is just so you get an idea of what we're going to do on a long distance basis as well.
Okay, so, but Patrick, you don't have to have the only choice you got today is to come up.
This is Mrs. Sterling, by the way.
Kahu Prince Sterling has been talking about him all week, so they must have a soul connection.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah, you must be in the same family with the long hair and. Anyway, okay, so that's round 1. Two people from in-house, and then we're going to do a mass healing. We call mass healing, and that's all those people that had turned in via the email their prayer requests, and we have it on the bowl right here. All those people, and then we will ask you, every one of you online and in here, to participate. And then on the 3rd, okay, no, let's see, sorry. Okay, erase. Then the first one we picked, the first long distance healing, we picked 2 of you. The first one will be Penny from United Kingdom.
What about you folks outside?
Yeah, and then the second one is Corinne. She's from Belgium. Okay, so that's the flow. Okay, and all the names that we got, all the healing requests are at the end. Before we close today, Kahu is going to ceremoniously place your healing requests in our bowl, in a healing bowl, and every night at 11:30 p.m.
Honolulu time.
Yes, Honolulu time. Kahu, Gail, and I send our prayers and golden particles to everyone in this bowl. So, and then we'd like you to join us too when you think about it. Okay? So that is the flow. And you want me to do the testimonials now? Okay, really cool. Sorry.
We got a lot of testimonies.
Yeah.
We picked a couple out here that touched my heart deeply, and I hope you'll be touched with it. Because understand this, they're from different parts of the world. Like one's from London or something like that, and the other one, but these people reached out. It's not a long statement, but it's a beautiful statement.
Well, Kahu knows this works.
I do.
But for us here, like Gail and I, who works here every day, we pray for these testimonies. And last month, we had these people sent in requests, and one of them we picked to do to focus our healing. Her name is Heather. And Heather said, I'm so grateful for the healing that my mom and I received at your Wednesday healing session last month. This is not sent as a request to be with the understanding that we are to submit month. I had asked for healing requests to recover from a debilitating headaches due to brain injury. They are definitely less frequent, feeling blessed and grateful.
See,
And
that right there. I was talking to Patrick before this healing today, I said, you've got to do the 5 or 50 steps to get to this whole process. And she said right here, she said, it has been debilitating headaches. And she said, it's not as bad as it's been, but it's getting better. That's the key.
That's the 5 or 50 journey. And she said, she continues on to say, my mother, Adeline, was also chosen last month to help her heal from her stroke. During the live session, she was stunned and delighted that she could feel the energy working on her impaired left side. Wow.
I don't remember where she's from, but do you remember
I
here?
think Canada, yeah?
Canada.
Canada. So, and then Jim, he is from San Jose, and he was in the hospital. He wasn't chosen, right?
No.
Okay.
But
But then we prayed for this guy, and we sent him golden particles. And the woman that sent the prayer request, he says, shared, I saw Jim last week and he was expecting a visit from his family during the next day. The family was going to talk to the doctor about future plans. Jim has strengthened and is animated. He cannot talk because of the respiratory. Jim expressed his appreciation by gestures and pantomimes. He does not feel confident writing at this time, so everything is gestured. He understands and comprehends everything being discussed. And he said, thank you. He loved it. He loved the healing. He says that the healing does not mean that you have to go back to the original blueprint. He liked it when I suggested he might be the architect of a new design. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so are we ready? So you out there in the internet land, if you could just settle your energy and also send your golden particles to this place as we have the 2 people from in-house come and have a.
We've got one right now because I tell you this, I told him earlier today, never once, in almost 30 years, have I ever gone to anybody and said, hey, come and get healing from me. The first guy I ever said it to. Not making you feel good or bad, but I tell you, I feel we can heal your needs. Am I wrong? No. Right? Anyway, one other person, anybody wants to come up and take the other stool, and anybody want to come up? Danny, you want to come up?
Yeah.
All right, come up here. I didn't mean to pick, I didn't pick you out, but
Okay.
come up here. Now, this is how we do this thing here in Honolulu Church of Life. The longest is healing. What I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to teach you how to breathe a little bit. We breathe, it sounds like this. Sounds like a breath sounds like. That's the inhale, taking the prana energy into our body. The exhale is going down your arms, through your hands, and you lay it out to the client or the person you're going to heal. And they will feel it, I guarantee. Maybe not every breath, but I guarantee that. So that's how we'll take 5 prana breaths right now, and I'm going to do it with you right now. 5 prana breaths. You folks out there coming into the internet, you come right into that portal, right into your computer, and you come right out here and go to Honolulu and participate in these healings. All right? Now I know what my friend over here is going to ask because we're working on his knees. We started over the last time over here, and it's my call to bring him here. So, anything else you want to add besides your knees? Everything good? What a beautiful man. And Danny, what are we working on for you?
My right shoulder and my right side.
Okay. All right, that on the right side.
Yeah, but especially my shoulder.
Is this from the
Accident, yeah. Yeah.
motorcycle accident? Okay, this is also, we're not only healing these people, this is also a teaching moment as well, because we baby boomers are, experiencing aches and pains, in our knees, like Patrick, right? So what Kahu will do, he will talk through talk loud, right? So people on the internet can hear, all right? So. Okay, and then.
Yeah, what happened to the music? It just wasn't play or?
Well, it wasn't. Now
Play now? Oh, she's got it.
we got music.
All right, so.
We got music for our emotional body. Okay, so those of you in-house, and we ask you to come and join us. Okay.
All right. He's just told me he's got a nerve process in his right hip, and it burns after a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly what his plans are, but I've heard somebody's going to get his own limousine service and so on and so forth. Don't hold me to it, but I can tell you this: we're going to hit him because he's going to be around for a long, long time. So, if you folks, music, if you folks want to come up and heal, this is the.
Danny? You asked Danny for him.
I did.
She did.
Oh, he did, sorry. Missed that one.
Tell her again because she doesn't listen to me.
Oh, yeah, I remember, sorry.
Oh,
I'm working on multidimensional like that.
she can tell me after the service is over, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. You didn't do it. Right. So, if you want to come up, please come up now and do the healing because this is the process. Leave the knees, the knees a little open for me because I'm going to get them over there. And my hand up to the shoulder too, all right? So come up now and be part of this meeting. This is the part that you really got to enjoy doing. You don't have to do it. You can sit back and do nothing, and that's perfect too. The key is about coming up here and getting the healings. That's the key. All right? Take some deep breaths with me. Take deep breaths with me, my friends. Can we set? We're all set.
You are the you are the
Those of you online, please focus on their hearts. These two gentlemen. Feel their emotional body. When you feel their emotional body, have them feel yours as well. Light up every cell in their bodies. 70 trillion plus cells with golden particles. And take it to the nucleus.
Go inside the nucleus of the cell. Imagine yourself going shrinking up small enough to get inside the nucleus of the cell itself. 70 trillion cells with 70 trillion nucleuses. DNA is inside. You were born with DNA. You get your mommy and daddy's DNA. You put your own DNA in this whole process. And that's what will heal. It's not our touch, but the fact we'll put this energy down to you. You feel it. That's where it starts. The last thing I'm going to offer right now is a prayer for each person. Because I want to understand this whole process is about our whole journey in life. It's about healing. And you don't know this, but we're all going to heal at one time or another. We're going to go back to the God Creator in the best possible shape we can get into. And that's the key to go for everybody. Go heart, proton energy into your body. And pray this out in the God Creator. The enlightened Christ consciousness, the God Creator love. You two will sit still for this moment. You're going to go back into the chairs.
Let me give you a message.
You know, when I was up here listening to their conversations, they weren't speaking much. I was listening to the conversation of the higher selves. And that's going to be a little stretch for some of you, but I can do these things. And Patrick said, I think we can do this thing. I'm not sure why, but I think we would. That's the key for him to start this whole process. And your higher self gets involved with it, and you're going to know it because you put a little water on your head. It's just a matter of your take and touch. And Danny, your higher self simply said that you're changing something about your life right now. This is up to you if you want to hear it, it's all right. But so somebody changing your life, you're changing it in a better circumstance. So I don't know what that means, but you'll have to figure it out because I don't normally hear the higher selves that strong, but it was like yelling at me. I said, well, that's pretty typical Danny, right? Not that he yells, but he's a beautiful man. Would you attach your forehead? Thank you.
Thank you.
In this bowl, we have water that's been blessed. It's sterling and Kiro, and in this, there's a stone that says miracle.
You deserve one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we need 2 females. One at a time.
One at a time.
Okay.
If anybody wants to come up here, doesn't have to be female, it can be a male, and you can do it, anybody can do it. But I want you to come up here and hold this crystal, where the people come in around the world, come in here and do this healing. And we'll start right now. So anybody want to come up? Anybody? There you go. All deep.
You're going to be the surrogate for Penny May.
Speak loudly.
Okay. Penny May, and she was also on the Spiritual Seeker program. And was she the one that had the twin?
Yes.
Oh, no. No, not this one. Okay. Interesting. The next healing. Okay. She says, greetings to you. I love the talk on Genesis and calculating this aging soul, and would be so grateful to be considered for the healing, please. I have severe Crohn's disease, a blockage in the joint of the large and small intestines, and some other medical terms that I cannot pronounce. Maybe you can do that.
Okay, I have to do this one. A blockage in the joint of the large and small intestine, malabsorption, a toil sphincter, and only 30 centimeters of the large bowel left. All of this has left me extremely incontinent. I would love to get past this and start to live again. Thank you all for what you are doing. Love and gratitude. Penny May.
Okay. Is surrogate the right word? Okay. So you hold this. Okay.
Hold this. And if you be so kind as to hold this.
Certainly.
This is white satin.
That's right. Perfect. All right. So now,
Oh, she's from UK.
I know where she's from. I got it. Now,
East Sussex, United Kingdom. And what are you gonna do? So people can follow you, Carlos?
yes, ma'am. I will do this. I'm going to go to her house right now. I'm gonna phase out of here. You'll see my body, but I won't be here basically. I'm gonna get off this journey, up over here, go out Hawaii Kai side, and run over the Pacific Ocean, over the United States, and across the pond, they call it, to the United Kingdom. And I'm going to put a beacon of light up over top of her home. It's a beautiful beacon. I can tell you this much, it is powerful beyond the wildest dreams. So what I'm telling you come on, Prince. We're gonna put this beacon up over the top, this whole process. What you gotta do is you get out there, and you get there, and you can feel this light. When you get down there, go into her home and surround her in the light, and you can feel it, all right? So what I'm telling you, all of you, every one of you, I just go to pat Patrick on the shoulder because he knows what she's going through and the processes that she's going through. If we do anything at all for her, she'll be so appreciative. She will be. But that's not what we're doing it for. We're doing it for us too. This is our healing. We all know your healing depends on this type of healing right here. And our healing is going to manifest itself around the world, basically. I'm just saying we'll be in heat, heavens, or anything. We'll all get there eventually. Right now, it's really on earth, right? So, that said, please take a couple of prana breaths.
like to call on some goddess energies from the church right now. If you please can come up. Even if you're a male, you have goddess energy too. So if you want to, you can come up.
And light, okay. On the house. Put a purple beacon up over the light. Purple violet ray right up above this home. If you either want to travel over there, you have to know where approximately the UK is. That's all you have to know, because you'll see it as you're coming across the ocean. You see that purple light. Just go to the purple light. Don't get paying attention to anything you're doing. Go to that purple light, and the reading of this house will be right now, and begin the healing this journey. I can tell you this. It's already happening. Some of you are already there. And I can only repeat to you this. This is the journey for all of us. So, my friend.
Penny May, this is for you. You asked for this, now open your heart. You're deserving of this, Penny May. Open your heart so wide, so you can feel your emotional body, and you feel safe.
I see people coming in from somewhere in the southern United States. And they're coming in and they're getting to her feet. That's beautiful. Get her feet up to her legs, into her lower chakra, and really begin to focus on this whole process.
Penny May, we collectively send you love and light. Accept the healing in your heart. Allow it to spread throughout your body.
These people that are around this whole process right now, fire up your hands. Fire your hands through your heart. And bring the prana energy down to your heart and bring it down up your shoulders, down your hands, into the body process. If you travel to the UK, I saw somebody coming from Russia as well. That's pretty cool. And I see a person coming from Denmark. That's also cool. But understand this thing. You found this beacon. You can't see it. Maybe you can. Somebody. It doesn't matter. She can feel it. I guarantee she can feel it. And this is all we can do right here, right now.
Some of you take these golden particles and let it flow through her intestines.
Remember that bowel thing she said?
Yeah.
Start stretching it a little bit. Get into the cells. And get into the cells and go to the natural part of the DNA portions right there. And look with me. I found some things on that we can stretch this bowel a little bit. The nerves endings. We got a lot of nerve endings in his belly. But anyway, we're going to finish up right now because that's all we've got. Penny, this is a journey that you're going to start right now today. You're going to carry on for days. The next 27 days, you'll begin here and you'll feel it. And I appreciate what you said about the Genesis Matrix, because this is what you are as the Genesis Matrix. You are the Genesis Matrix getting into the new space where you go from the third to the fourth dimension. And that's the process right now. God created humanity of love and light. We say, Penny, Mary, thank you for doing this healing with us, and we praise your love and light. And for those of you that are going to come up here, go back to where you're going to start, and we'll get to another next healing. Right now, Penny May, hear my words of love. You're healing right now. I can feel it. You can feel it. God bless you. And aloha.
Penny May, on behalf of the Goddess Light, we hold you in this love. And please allow your emotional body to be part of your journey. I Absolutely.
Okay.
Do we have any more healing requests that's coming through the chat room?
There are some, and
Okay,
there are some who put their healing requests in there, but
all right.
People that are in there for the first time, they gotta know, they gotta send it in within 24 hours, they use the goal. Actually, they gotta do it within the next 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Here, thank you.
Okay, the next one is the mask. Everyone that sent in their request, who would like to be the one sitting here?
Holding the ball. There you go, Barbara. Barbara, you can make it all these. That's right. You've got to be sitting on this one because this is here.
Would you, okay, maybe this is, maybe it's too. It's heavy.
I don't want to try it.
We want to ease your journey a bit, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. So all of us around the world now, this is go time, basically go time. There's 50 to 60 people in this bowl right now, brand new for the first time. Another few hundreds of them in there, but that's all right. You concentrate on these people right now in this bowl, and what you've got to do is you've got to concentrate on bringing the breath. That's what you got to do for the next few minutes.
So these people, they're from all over the world, from Russia, from Taiwan, from Canada, all over the world. So we need your prana breaths to collect, to weave into this white satin here. So it's a beautiful experience if you lift yourself from the third dimensional reality and lift yourself to your higher dimension. You'll have a great time.
So I pray that you just close your eyes, take a deep breath.
And that pulls your energy. Okay, ready? Ready to blast off? And those of you in here, if you want to come up, you're welcome to. Send the light up. You can move. Oh, so she's got. Okay. Start breathing.
All of you think the thoughts you want to think, but know this: the people around the world are depending on you to give you this goal and get their little piece of paper in there and heal them for all your worth. Because massive peoples, the prayers are so powerful. We'd like to read them all to you. It would take us a couple of services just to read them to you. And understand this, we've read every one of them. Every single one of them, read them over and over again. And we'll do it for the next 27 days. Breathing your energies into this bowl, and bring this crystal right here, and feel the crystal vibrate. And that's the key vibration. So,
And if you're one sending for family members, hold the light for them and send them their energy by placing their face in front, focusing the golden particles on their heart chakra.
A short time ago, we went to a funeral, just a few days ago, and this beautiful lady who is so inspiring for so many people. And she laid there in that casket. I could feel her smiling. And I could do that, you can do it. So what I'm telling you right now, my friends, go beyond the 9 dots. Go beyond what you think is possible and be aware of what we're doing right now. Penny, here comes the last bit of vibrations to this whole process. God could hear his loving words. Penny, just understand this, that operation of doing the 5 steps or 50 steps. It's your first step along your healing path. I've seen your bowel, I've seen everything inside of your body. And I can tell you this, you can begin the healing right now, today. Wherever you may be, wherever you may be doing it, understand this. It is a beautiful journey you're experiencing right now. The rest of the people in the bowl right now, you have to understand what I just said to Penny Man. You've got to be aware of your healing, whether you're healing your finances, your relationship, your questions with the God Creator, your questions about religion, anything. Just know you're getting the healing right now. That's the key.
And remember what Kahu said in the last Spiritual Seeker. If you are tuned into this program, you are in the middle age soul range. And there's something inside of you that you need to awaken. And you know you can heal. And this is the next step. It's a 5 or 50 step. As Master Guide Kirill and Master Guide Kahu says all the time, everything can be healed.
Pray this all the name of the God Creator, the enlightened Christ, and God's sweet love. Amen.
Would you like to share what you experienced? Say it.
The very calmness,
Calm.
just a calmness and peace.
I put my hand out at one time, but look, what's going on? Oh, she was buzzing. Because with God, you could have been, that's right. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Okay. Next is for Corinne.
It's the second and the final healing we're going to do today.
Corinne is from Belgium.
Belgium, where's Belgium?
Europe.
Europe.
Okay. She said, from my heart and soul, I'd like to receive a distance healing from you. I have a congenital heart disease. And all that comes with that type of symptom. She said she's very high sensitive and empathic. I need more grounding to be more in my body. I was born in England, and she's 46 years old. And during the healing time, I'm going to be in Belgium. Kahu knows where you are. I'm female and I live alone. On Wednesday, 11th May, on the live broadcast, you told you'll give me a long distance healing and mentioned that she was the second twin, and she her experiencing. She thought that the twin is a more dominant person. So, but Kahu said no. She said, you're the older soul, older than your twin. And she said it would help me very much to help me understand
Let
that.
me clarify what I just said. She was a twin, 10 minutes apart they were born. And she felt that her sister was more dominating. And I told her, domination does not make your aged soul, your soul age. There's no such thing as aging your soul through domination. I can tell you this, you've got a certain heart, like I don't want to pick on anybody in particular. This guy right here, you look at him, you think, his heart, you know, you can feel his heart. I stealth his heart many times. I tell you this, I picked on him because he's a male, but understand, this whole process for this young lady, you've got to help her understand. This sister is not dominating. She is the dominator because she's the asking for healing. She's going to get her healing. So, there you take it right now. Accept.
Okay, and she says, she continues, she's really happy to be picked. And she's been on a spiritual path for 23 years and wants to evolve and make a better help for herself. And she would like more pure spiritual friends. Okay, so who wants to be the servant? Oh, ooh, beautiful.
Okay, good. Sit here.
This one here, awesome God. Goddess energy, right here. So Corinne, get ready. And he's already here.
I'm Jimmy Cross.
So focus on her heart. Ready? Come on up, guys, if you want to. Those of you online, look for the beacon that Kahufra Sterling has up there above Belgium.
In the house. Put a beacon up right now. It's a green beacon. Green light, you have to measure it against the sky. But it's a green light. It's just about heart energy.
For those of you that says, oh, I can't see the light, pretend, imagine that you see this light above Corinne's house. Because this is all about activating her neurons in her heart so that she can remember who she is and what her purpose here on earth. Let's remind her that she to own her own power of love.
23 years as a spiritualist, as a spiritual seeker. Can you imagine 23 years and feeling as though someone close to her is so dominant? But knowing that she is the domination person. She's so filled with love and heart energy. She came to this journey to the internet and saw what we're doing. She filled out her request and it's here in the bowl, and now it's unbelievably powerful.
Corinne, feel your emotional body. Lessen the gap between your physical body and your emotional body. It's going to be okay. Feel your love for self.
When I'm putting up energy into your heart right now, understand your heart is 50% healing and love or 50% fear. It doesn't matter. If you can feed the love, it'll grow. It'll grow to you. And you'll understand how you're going to do this next journey. It's the 5 steps of the first 50. But understand this, you know you can heal what you want to heal. Beautiful.
Wow. What I'm seeing is from in her heart chakra, there's this huge golden sun just radiating all these golden particles. Every cell in her body.
She's coming back to you, my friends. She's coming back to all of you. She's not reversing, she's giving it back. What she's receiving, she's giving it back. Some of you may feel it right now, here in the church or on the internet, doesn't matter. You may feel it, and it's absolutely perfect. We pray all this is done. In the name of the God, Creator. The enlightenment of Christ consciousness. God is real involved. Amen.
What to ground yourself back into the third dimension. Gather some golden particles for yourself and place it into your heart chakra. And hold it for at least 5 seconds and breathe.
Now, you've heard it 2 or 3 times today. For the next 27 days, and you're all invited. You'll find it right over here. It's not an altar, but a space. We'll place it over here. And we come up here, Patty and I and Gail come up here every night at 11:30 at night. And right to the minute. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm going to be at 1 minute. I'm not a minute past. Because this whole process, Master Kyo said, if you don't know Master Kyo, I'm sorry, but you'll get to know him eventually. Master Kyo says that if we believe in something hard enough, we get it. I get it. You got it. You got it out there. I can tell you this. This is the journey for all of us. So,
Take a couple of thermal tracer.
how much room left in here? With 4 breaths in there, that's 1 for each body. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And when you do this whole process, you can do it because you have to know what we're doing is right.
As if you go to our website, you'll have there's a letter from Congressman Sterling that explains why he has reopened Honolulu Church of Life.
And this is the reason right here.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for coming out. That's so important to us.
And Kahu Fred Sterling, and all of you here and out there, what we're doing is we're awakening ourselves to our Liberian roots, and that's what Kahu Fred Sterling So come join us, Healing Sunday, Spiritual Seekers, because, you know, I'm Kahu Fred Sterling's healer. And I can tell you, he's doing the 5 or 15 healing as well as all of us here. So it's going to be amazing what he brings forth from ancient Lemuria, and would be amazing if you guys could share what you have awakened yourself to back then in Lemuria. How exciting is that, right? Okay. Now we ask to help us pay for our electric bill. And those of you online, go to HonoluluChurchOfLight.com.
Don't go away from Cure.com. Go to Honolulu. The button down is Honolulu Church of Light.
And it's tax deductible.
That's right.
And we would be so joyous to receive and very grateful for what you can give us in-house and on the internet.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Thank you too. Oh, yes. Oh, from the last Healing Sunday, we are grateful for donating from your Deidre. Thank you for your donation. We are so grateful for it. And also Heather. I read you Heather's testimonial on her long distance healing, and wow. And we appreciate your monetary donation as well.
So if you could just go in there and press the button for $10, that's fine. $100 is fine. Higher is even higher, but
Yeah.
we don't anticipate this. We want you to give what you can give, and that's the truth.
Like Kahu said earlier, no one gets paid here. We just use the money to use to pay the bills.
If you're going to give money, here especially, put it in very gently and put it in there and do it, feel it, because I'm putting the energy it's you to receive. Now we're about 2 minutes over time. It's been a great service for me. I don't know if you've done it, but I feel really good about this whole process. And Paul, can you go up here? Can you go up here just for a second? Look up here. Embarrassing, isn't it? It's my friend Paul. He is a new age today. Happy birthday, Paul. He's also a tournament.
And can I come here? He's 63 today, which is a 9. In a 9th year, which is exciting, but he will need all the golden particles he needs for this year. And Paul's been with the church for so long. I mean, from the very beginning. And his sole purpose is to still keep giving Church of Light. And we thank you for that, Paul. Golden particles.
Everything now?
Almost.
Okay.
While we're waiting for the boat, we'd like a few announcements. Next Healing Sunday would be June 5.
That's the service now. That's the Sunday service, which is also a healing service.
It is a
healing, right? It's a beautiful healing service. But most of it's in-house, and we do some for outside, but understand this is the 5th, is it?
Yes.
June
June.
5th.
Okay. And then Spiritual Seekers, June 15th. And that would be on the topic, your Genesis Matrix calculating your soul age. And that will, is this? I'm getting all mixed up here. We already did that. Cross that out. I've grounded myself to the third dimension. Okay, cross that out. Conscious creators in May, right?
We'll speak of it too.
And but we'll send you guys an email because on the topic of conscious creators, and it will be Master Kirill, and he will help us. He'll give his insight on how to calculate your soul age from the seventh light. Now remember, Master Kirill had over 300 so-called lifetimes on Earth. So he should be an expert on this, right? I say that. Because he told me that, you know. How many times have you been on this Earth? Don't answer that. Okay, we got the bowl. You blessed the bowl?
Well, everything's set.
Okay.
I want to thank you all for coming. We're a little bit over time, and we won't happen often, but hope you can be patient with us. Join me in a prayer for the same prayer I offered when we started the year. The prayer of the heart. Because understand this in the heart. You're going to take all your energy, everything coming to you today is going to come into your heart. It's going to beat out from your heart into that emotional body. And from there to the mental, spiritual world, and everything collectively. Say, pray with me right now. God created, hear these words of love and light. My heart, taking the energy we're doing right now today, and we know because we can feel it. And our heart's getting stronger and stronger each and every day. Until you come to this place that you understand the fear has no business in our heart at all. If you have no business with your heart, then it's got to be gone. So continue to feed your heart love. We pray this to be done, God creator. In your love, the light of Christ, and the God's truth. Amen. Go in peace, go in love. Thank you. You shut us off.